James, tell us about today.
So the taster session today at Southport Golf Academy has been brilliant. We've had a real range of abilities, a real range of people. Great to meet everybody today, lots of new faces. And I think everybody's had a really good time. So we're now in dialogue with all those to put some sessions together. We'll do those at their convenience. But hopefully we can make it a kind of a regular activity for all the groups.
Can you give me your name, please?
Hello, my name's Teresa Smith and I'm from Birkdale, and I thought it was really important for me to try golf because I do hypnotherapy with golf, and I thought because my brother-in-law plays, my cousin plays and my great-nephew plays, I thought it'd be really good for me to have a go myself. This is my first time I've been doing it and I'm absolutely thrilled, and I'll definitely be back because I've managed to play. So the coaching team here have been fabulous, the owner's been brilliant. I think we need to be doing this more interpretive work, especially with people with impairments.
A bit reticence, what would you say?
I think the most important thing is that everywhere's open. We are hopefully a friendly face. The access is there available. We just want to encourage people. So I think the most important thing is that please don't be nervous, please don't hesitate, come and ask. We will do everything we can to support people in getting them into the game.
8 years ago I became a single amputee. I had my right leg amputated and I wanted to get back doing some form of sport, and I thought, right, take up golf again. So I searched around, I joined the club, and I still search around for more disabled friendly, understanding people, and I came across the DJ, Disabled Golf Association, and from there found out that we were doing one competition or sometimes 2 competitions a week, and I was absolutely over the moon because I'd found something that I was accepted as a single amputee.
Yeah.
There were other amputees, there were other people with non-visible disabilities, and it was a nice, friendly atmosphere and a jovial game, and thoroughly enjoyed every game that I played.
How did that change your life, David?
How can I explain that? It made it more full. I was more fulfilled. My own life improved, my mental health improved. Me being more understanding of other people with disabilities, instead of focusing just purely on me being a single amputee, noticing that other people with non-visible disabilities, and it broadened my horizon. It gave me everything where I am today, because 2 years after joining I was privileged to become part of the England team playing against Wales on an international basis, and that was, thank you very much, you know, something special. So yeah, how can I say? It's given me everything. My wife Linda, she adores the fact that I'm back out doing something, instead of how easy it could have been to sit back and say, you know something, and feel a little bit of sorry for myself. Well, that can't happen. It's not my nature to feel sorry for myself.
You had a further challenge, didn't you, after you'd lost your one leg? I believe that was a gardening cut and sepsis. Yeah. And then a year or 2 later, was it?
Well, yes.
You lost the other one?
January 2021, I started not feeling well, and I went into hospital. Anyway, I went into hospital and they found that I got a perforated bowel. So they operated on my bowel and they rectified that. And then I got sepsis. And then I got COVID while I was in. And 7 months later I came out as a bilateral above the knee amputee, which was at the time a little hard to swallow. But then all I needed was my independence, because independence is a beautiful thing. For me it is anyway, because I am a staunch independent person. So I sold the van. I was privileged to be able to buy a vehicle VAT-free. Thank you very much. It's another sideline of being an amputee, or you know me, or disabled. And I bought this Mercedes vehicle, and I was going to visit my friends who were playing golf all the time, and all they were doing were talking about golf and not talking about me or where I am. And I thought, well, there's more to this. So I sold the Mercedes. I bought a Paragolfer golf machine, and which allows me to be able to stand up and play golf and get back playing golf.
Did you ever think that would happen?
Never. No. Not in the wildest dream. No. Last year I did something about 11,500 miles up and down this country, playing at least 2 games a week in the attempt to qualify for the 4 Nations, which ended up in October last year. And I was very fortunate to be chosen to play for England again against the Americans, Scottish and the Welsh at the Forest of Arden as a bilateral over the amputee. And you know, I'm here today to give encouragement to other people.
Well, Dave came here when we were first asked by the Disabled Golf Association if we could look at being a venue for one of their events. To see this man come along in a wheelchair with no legs and listen to his backstory really inspired me. He fought back from total depression at the fact that he could no longer play golf, and now with no legs he is now an 8 handicapper. He's a national champion. Just so inspirational, and I think he was probably the one guy that made me realise that we should be able to help here at the golf camp.
Is David Kirkham?
England International in your west.
We're pretty overwhelmed, to be honest. Attendance has been superb. Lots of people come that we just didn't really expect to be coming. Made some great contacts, and most important, I think everybody's really enjoyed themselves. We've had representatives from dementia, from multiple sclerosis, the Stroke Association. I've just had a meeting with a lady that runs the spinal unit for Southport Hospital. Yeah, if you're unsure whether you can either play or whether you make an attempt at playing, then just don't be scared. Give us a call, come along. You'll be really surprised at how many things we can do for you. Well, our whole objective was to first of all show people that they can look at this sport. They may not be top golfers, they may not even be able to play a round of golf, but they can come and enjoy our facilities. We've certainly achieved that much. And we hope that will develop then into the major groups that they all belong to, so that we can put on specialist courses for them. We've seen examples today of people who didn't think they would ever be able to do anything. We've had one guy in particular, I'm sure he won't mind me mentioning, who had serious spinal injury and has only got the ability to move his right arm, hitting balls on the driving range with a big smile on his face, and it's the first step of his rehabilitation. So it's that type of thing which is really fascinating, but also very rewarding for